Aquarius, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Aquarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have an 11th house, part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless. Aquarian, fam, gang, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Tapping into your energy today, Aquarius, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with your energy. And this feels very transformative, to say the least. The very first card to pop out for y'all today was this Evolution card. All right, so a lot of growth, a lot of expansion coming through in this energy. We have renewal. So some of my Aquarians may be going through a major shift right now, and some of you may be already feeling like there's this breath of fresh air. If you're not feeling that, it definitely feels like it's coming for you. I'm just seeing that my Aquas have separated from so much. Parts of yourself that were not resonating anymore, parts of your external world that were not serving you or resonating with where you're going. And it feels like you're truly getting a lot done, I guess in a like spiritual sense, where you're truly evolving, you're growing. A lot of you may be really productive at this time as well, whether it's in work or school or just your personal growth. It feels like just a lot of growth, a lot of change happening. And what I'm really feeling is, especially over this next year, right? It's going to be a very, very transformative year for my Aquas in the best way, right? So we do have this Patience card coming out. Patience is a virtue, family, and it looks like the planets are planeting and they are getting my Aquas right. This is the transient card. Hopefully it'll focus. Well, you see it's just the phases on there. Some of you may be going through a bit of an intense time. We do have this Eruption card here in the midst of all this, so there may be a sense of intensity as you're shifting. So whether this is because relationships are dropping off, or just these feelings within yourself that you're dealing with, Spirit wants you to know that whatever's sort of arising, whatever's coming up at this time, it feels like it's release. I'm hearing release. So if you're getting like feelings of anger or feelings of sadness, or just sort of it feels like you're releasing energies that were stagnant in your energetic body in order to bring this beautiful balance in and this harmony for my Aquas. So a lot of opportunity for growth here. Spirit is saying to release, right, and continue following that white rabbit here. You are being guided into this sacred wisdom, into this new chapter. So this feels big, Aquarius, to say the least. It feels like a lot sort of going on. It feels more internal, though. It feels more energetic. But as within, so without, this can be manifesting in your external world as well. This feels beautiful, though. So I'm going to pray real quick and we'll dive into this. Damn. So we have, just very fitting with the cards that came out here with the Death Rebirth card on the bottom of the deck. So this is a major transformation, like moths to flames. I see my Aquas moving toward that light. So let's pray and we will dive into this message and see what Spirit has for us today. Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Aquarian family today for their highest good. Anything my Aquas need to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Aquarius, any messages that will bring healing and bring them into alignment with their highest timeline, their highest self, their best life, and of course, above all, with your will most high, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. What is the message here? What do we have in the past energies for my aquas today, please, Spirit? Finally breaking this card in, that death card really wanting to be seen today. What do we have here in the past energies? Finally breaking this new deck of cards in. These are really clunky cards. Sheesh. Okay, Aquarius. Damn, Aqua, I see y'all. And look, okay, that's so crazy. There's a really dope synchronicity here. Let's see what else comes out first, though, before we get into it. What do we have currently for Aqua? What is the theme of today's reading, Spirit? What's the theme of this message? Oof, okay. I hear the cats out there going crazy right now. There may be some significance in that. Okay, and how about what is incoming? Okay, that makes sense. Can I get one more? Okay. Wow. And how about the advice for Aqua? Wow, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Jeez. Wow. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Wow, you guys. So we start off with death, right? We end up with the universe on the bottom of the deck. I hope you guys can see this card. I'm not sure. To me, it looks like the camera's having a little trouble focusing this morning. We start with the death rebirth card. We end off with the universe, and it here you are, Aquarius, gaining a whole new level of clarity. You're truly learning so much about life, about your soul, about yourself, about everything that you've been through. And here you are standing on the edge of the abyss. It feels like here, standing at the edge of the void and overlooking, and things do seem and feel a little bit foggy at this time. And what I mean by that is it's almost like as you're transforming and cutting so much out and off, it's not clear yet exactly what is happening on a deeper level. Where are we going next, right? It looks like we're looking into the fog, but this is the thing. I'm getting this feeling like while you're looking into the fog, this is a perfect time to dream, right? The fog is super magical. We look into it and it brings about visions. It brings about ideas. The fog is like, it truly is almost metaphorically like staring into the void, staring into all possibilities, right? And so here you are at the edge of the void, and moving into something completely new. You're moving into the unknown. I'm also hearing don't fear the unknown. Some of my Aquarians may be getting you may be having crazy dreams right now, or you may be getting signs and synchronicities in your dreams. I know Mercury's out there beating little Kali. I can hear her out there screaming. Tito. So that's another thing, is things may be they may seem pretty chaotic around you right now, okay? And we'll get to that in just a second, though. Here in the past energy, I know that took me a minute, right? Here in the past energy, though, we have the Tower, the Five of Swords. So for some of my Aquas, maybe some betrayal, some heartbreak, some pain. It may have felt for some of you like someone got down on you. I'm just seeing, and this is gonna resonate, and it manifested differently for all of my Aquas, but there's some BS that you've been through here in the past where these structures, these towers came crashing down. So whether it was relationships, jobs, habits, parts of your inner self, where you're just feeling like, for instance, if it was a part of your internal world, like, damn, someone taught me to do things this way and it totally screwed me over in the end. If it was a relationship, this may, be like where someone cheated or someone stole something from you or somebody got down on you. There's this feeling of a very painful ending and sort of like a painful truth, this clarity that you gained that really hurt on a deep level, Aquarius, which made you have to sort of bet on yourself and take this new beginning. So I want to say we started with that death card. This is a deep message here for you, Aquarius, because I know you see that snake in both cards. When this Ace of Cups came out here in your past energy, I thought it was the death card that we started with. So I was like, oh, but then I realized it's the Ace of Cups. So through every ending, there is a new beginning. You know, every storm cloud has a silver lining. And this really feels like whatever ended here, whatever crumbled, whatever toppled over, whatever fell down happened in order to bring you this new opportunity, this clean slate, this fresh start that would be fulfilling for you on a deeper level. Also, a lot of healing energy coming through here as well. And for some of my Aquarians, you really had to use your voice. You really had to, step into your truth, or really be bold and sort of take a leap, take a risk. And that's why I always say to bet on yourself, because it always feels like a risk. Like, damn, if I'm going to move in this direction, I won't have this, I won't have that. I don't know what's going to happen here or there, but we do it anyways because of that inner guidance. And it feels like here it's going to pay off in a big way. But here I see you standing in the middle of the storm right now, at the eye of the storm. 7 of Wands, Spirit saying you are here at the eye of the storm right now. And this is a message of staying as close to the eye of the storm as you can, Aquarius. And what I mean by that is staying grounded right now. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of craziness happening around you, and that's a very much so, just like with the cats going crazy outside of the studio. That's what it feels like. It may be feeling like things in your external world are a little bit crazy right now. And this 7 of Wands is all about you tapping into your divine self, holding your ground, rooting down here at the center, at the eye of the storm. And this is where you're realizing, Hanged Man, that everything that's being sort of sucked away, pulled away from the storms, metaphorically speaking, is ultimately stripping you down to where spirit, where the divine, where the universe needs you right now. And it's also, not only are you learning to pour into your own self more here, but you're moving into situations that are pouring into you as well, instead of being in situations where the give and receive, the give and take is imbalanced. It's not balanced. You're moving into situations where there's more of a balance, right? And things are more vibrationally, energetically aligned with where you are and who you are. So I also feel like you're getting more in touch with who you are on a deeper level as well, Aquarius. In the theme of your reading, we have the Judgment, the 4 of Pentacles, the Temperance, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is a pretty deep message here. The Judgment is all about this deep awakening here. So you're awakening to deeper truths. You're having, a spiritual awakening. You're ascending along your spiritual journey, along your soul's journey through this incarnation. And this is that Pluto energy, with Pluto retrograding in the late degrees of Capricorn. This is really like anything unaligned must go type energy, as Pluto is breaking down these Capricorn, these structures in our lives, which manifests in many different ways. A structure can be anything. It can be a thought structure, a thought pattern. It can be a belief system. It can be a relationship. It can be a whole dynamic of relationships, a family situation, whatever it is. I'm really seeing the message here in your theme of the reading with the 4 of Pentacles being, whatever this was, it was not aligned with your truth. You see this woman in the card has her hands over her throat chakra. It's like, I'm not speaking my truth. I'm not living my truth. I'm holding on to something. I'm holding back. And the 4 of Pentacles is really about stepping out of your comfort zone and taking action out of this uncomfortable situation, taking the action that you're being guided. You may be feeling like you're being met with a little bit of resistance here, but slow and steady wins the race with the Temperance card coming through. This is that be still and know energy. I see my Aquarians really transmuting right now, becoming the alchemist, where you're turning these rough situations, this pain, this anguish, this hurt, you're turning it into gold, really, because you're turning it into situations that are truly pouring into you. You're learning how to pour into yourself. You're learning who you are on a deeper level. You're learning your own strengths, and you're balancing the scales. And this feels, again, very internal, bringing us to your incoming energy. So for some of you, there's a decision you're being faced with right now, and spirit is saying, let's go, right? So only you know how that resonates for you, Aquarius. But if you're at this crossroads and you're like, damn, do I go this way or this way? All you have to do is ask your heart. You know that on a deep level. Sometimes our mind, our mental space will try to say, but this is about you really trusting the divine, trusting the universe right now, and saying, all right, let's go, right? Incoming energy, I see you doing that, right? We have the Knight of Swords. So you may feel like you're a bit all over the place here, but I see you sort of setting your sights on this balance, on this victory, on these blessings, and that's exactly where you're going. That's exactly where you're heading. It's almost like a big payout here where things are energetically balanced and you're moving out of this desert, we'll say, which this definitely feels like the desert, and we all have our own version of the desert, right? But you see that portal right there where the person in the card is stepping through that portal, that sacred doorway into this Garden of Eden energy. So this is where all of your hard work is paying off. This is where you're seeing the fruits of your labors. This is where your blessings start coming in. And this is probably closer than a lot of you think, especially with the Chariot here. By following the universe, your guides, your angels, whatever you feel comfortable calling it, the divine, by following that intuition, that deeper knowing, you're being guided into this victory, into this success, into this energy where it truly feels like you're building something on a very solid foundation, and it's going to, again, be very fruitful here. I'm also seeing a major balance, Aquarius, between your own divine masculine and divine feminine energies within. And then again, as within, so without. This is bringing a beautiful balance about in your external world as well. I'm hearing spirit say, good job, Aquarius. This is truly like a pat on the back here. You made it. You did it, right? Through the chaos, through the darkness, the light was born, right? That's what this feels like. So there is this message about staying grounded through this, staying grounded and sort of laser pointing your focus on whatever your blessings look like. And in your advice, that's what we have. We have a lot of cards. Damn near every major in the deck came out as your advice. Magician, Aquarius, where attention goes, energy flows. You are the magician. You are a co-creator of your reality. Whatever you set your sights on will be brought about. The star, the wheel of fortune. So set your sights high, dream bigger, family. I'm seeing this, the universe really saying that you can have, you're this close, you can have whatever you like. This is a major, major pivot point for you along your path. You did get the death rebirth in your advice here, and I've just been being drawn straight to the moth here, and then in the star as well. It's like, set your sights on the light, Aquarius, whatever that light is for you, and let's go, right? The tables are turning. You're truly tapping into your own power and divinity here, and the slate is being wiped clean, and you're entering a new phase of your journey, Moonchild and the Fool. The last card to come out, the last two cards to come out in your advice, Two of Pence, Ten of Cups. So not only are you balancing the scales here, not only are you moving away from this turbulence and into something so grounded here, but this is where you move into that energy that makes you feel complete, that makes you feel whole, that makes you feel like, I did it, Aquarius. So again, congratulations. I see you've been through hell here. They say the quickest way out of hell is straight through it, and I see my aquas rolling. So let's go. I think the most important message here, or one of the most prominent messages, is to stay grounded, to realize every position that we are placed in by the universe is divine and for our highest good. And this is where you're gaining a new perspective, you're awakening, you're becoming enlightened, illuminated, and truly moving into karmic balance, energetic balance. The scales are being balanced. You're being set free, and you're moving into this beautiful abundance and prosperity in all aspects. And the bottom of the deck here, the one that wanted to be sort of overlooking the whole reading here, is the Queen of Pentacles. So your yeses are yes right now, your no's are no's. You are very grounded, you're healing, you're working on yourself, and you're bringing your own self into an energy of receiving this abundance. You're open to the knowledge, the wisdom of the cosmos. You're open to the abundance. And again, there's this feeling of dream bigger, Aquarius. Dream bigger. The world is yours. Get that focus down and let's go. You are becoming this divine channel of cosmic wisdom. And Spirit saying that you have come so far, family. So let's grab a couple oracle cards. We're going to grab one from this Moonology deck. Then we will get, I think, a Shaman's Dream. Hopefully we have the time. I might have to restart the camera here. What do we have, Spirit, for Aqua? And while we're here, I just want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for taking the time out your day to watch this reading. And for all of you who have, smashed that like button, dropped comments down below, sent donations, you guys, thank you. You probably get tired of hearing me say it, but you guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You are truly appreciated. The message for Aqua: luck is on your side. I'm telling you, Wheel of Fortune, Justice card out here, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces energy, which we just had. So luck is on your side here. Do not let pride get in your way. You're going through these adjustments right now. I think luck is on your side, though, is very, very evident here in these cards. What do we have for Aqua, please, Spirit? Radical acceptance. Bet. Sorry, hopefully that didn't mess up the sound. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Do not try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you've been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it. Let it light you up and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you're gaining a passport to bliss. Literally, you guys, about 10 majors in your advice. Even when it feels that you're being consumed by the fire of the beloved. Do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only try to attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Be careful you're not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your own dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift preferred is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad you did. Aqua. Let's grab a message or two from Ma before we tap out. What's the message, Ma, for Aquarius? Thank you. She appears fierce, and yet she is benign. Her oracle brings the message that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense a situation may appear to be at this time, it shall eventually be little more than a passing memory and not have any negative bearing upon your future. It is time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding at this time. Check your boundaries and affirm your right to receive and express both kindness and respect. Embrace your softer side and your ability to stand up for yourself. You are a unique being and you do not need to conform to stereotypes. As you relax into your authentic self, the best method to accomplish what is needed shall spontaneously arise from within. Aquarian gang. I love and appreciate y'all, man, and I want to thank you again for stopping through and being in this space with us. If you've been rocking with me, y'all already know what time it is. We about to take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, this chi energy. We're going to picture it as white or gold energy filling up our energetic body. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale forcefully, like we're filling up one of those little balloons, watching any negativity, any doubt, any anger, any fear, any sadness, any blockages, any lower frequencies, whatsoever they may be. We're going to picture it all in the form of black or gray smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that into this healing, this guiding light, this ascension, this enlightenment. So let's empty our lungs and get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it, squeeze Mula Bandha, raise that energy up. Now lock it into your heart space and watch yourself glowing as bright as you possibly can. And woo! Full body chills on that one. Aquarius, I love and appreciate y'all again. I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading.